Yo, I love Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. South Carolina all day. You know, you have to recast him. You have to.
I think as an actor, I think Chadwick would want to have it recast. It's not only important for little black boys and black men to see superheroes, but it's also important for other cultures to see
black
as superheroes and to see blacks. It's a lot of story left in T'Challa. There's a lot of stories left. I don't think that Chadwick would want. He would want it to continue on. That's what I think. But
yo, I love Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. South Carolina all day. You know, you have to recast him. You have to. But my point is, you just gotta recast. You gotta recast him, yo. You have to. Like, you can't just throw that story away, throw that rich story away. Like, yeah, but you gotta recast. I saw somebody say Lance Gross. Yeah, salute to my South Carolina brethren, Chadwick Boseman. You know, rest in peace to him. But why is this a conversation? Of course you recast it. You're just gonna get rid of T'Challa in the Marvel universe? That makes zero sense.
So
they probably thought they were gonna get so much backlash, which they would have, but that's just foolish. People get recasted in superhero movies all the time. Like, why would you just get rid of the character T'Challa forever? That makes no logical sense.
I do believe they made a mistake. I think it is a mistake. I think this character is too important, not Black Panther, but T'Challa. I think T'Challa is too important of a character for them to make this move. I said I feel the right thing to do, both from a business point of view, from a story point of view, for the importance of the character point of view. I thought the right thing to do and the smart thing to do was to recast, have another actor pick up that baton for Chadwick and carry on. And the argument I've always made for not agreeing is this, is the way you honor somebody is to carry on their work. Mm-hmm. You carry on their work. This character, I mean, look, when Black Panther came out, so many articles and videos and testimonies about just how important that character was that Chadwick helped bring to life. I thought to now just, his story is not done. The story of T'Challa is not done. But the idea to honor somebody is you say to Chadwick, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got you. You couldn't carry the baton anymore. It's all right. We got you. We will pick it up for you and we will carry on for you. And to me, that's how you honor him. That's how you honor the character. And that's how you honor the audiences around the world who that character of T'Challa has become so important to, either from a pure fan perspective or from a cultural perspective. And so while I respect Disney's decision to write T'Challa out and to carry on with a different character becoming the Black Panther, because I know their motivation was because they wanted to honor Chadwick, I thoroughly disagree with that decision. Thoroughly disagree with it.
You have to recast. And it hurts. He did a great job in the role, but T'Challa as a character, and I know you can argue that since Black Panther has been different people throughout the history of the fictional character's biography, T'Challa, on the other hand, has been around since the 60s.
Yep.
And so many different, storylines with the Avengers, with the Fantastic Four, with his own stories. And T'Challa himself, that's just like saying, like, we're not going to recast Peter Parker. We're not going to recast Steve Rogers or Bruce Wayne or any other characters. But I feel like, the character has to be recast.
Has to. Absolutely.
But the T'Challa character has to live on. It has to continue.
I feel like, I don't think it does a disservice to the memory of Chadwick Boseman and his performance as T'Challa to replace him. See, because I think, and especially in movies, you see a lot of times where whether it's a contract dispute or a personal feud, or somebody just decides, I don't want to play the role anymore, that they move on from that character and then somebody else has to, quote unquote, fill the shoes. I only say that to say this, man, is I think we're sophisticated enough, Chadwick Boseman and MCU fans, to not look at whoever assumes the role of T'Challa and unfairly judge him side by side with the late great Chadwick Boseman. That's number one. Number two, I trust I trust the MCU. I trust Ryan Coogler as a director and a creative. I trust the cast. We talk about sports a lot, Michael. The team around you. I trust the team around whoever this person is to uplift this individual and to move this franchise forward without retiring this character in its entirety because of Chadwick Boseman's tragic passing. I trust this entire team to protect this character and therefore protect the King of Wakanda and what this character is supposed to represent moving forward.
And for me, as Hollywood or whatever is my witness, they need to recast T'Challa. I don't care if they put Shuri in the Black Panther mantle. I don't care if the movie is more focused on Letitia Wright. That's fine. But they need to recast T'Challa. But that role is so symbolically important that we have to recast it. They can say he came from the multiverse. They can bring it in at the end. Look, I've had 7 Supermen, 5 Batmen, and like 4 Spider-Man in my lifetime. Not to mention 2 Jokers since Heath Ledger died. There's no reason that a Black character of this symbolic importance can't be recast like some others. So I hope that is a part of this reboot. And I know some people say that this is terrible, it's disrespectful. I don't know how Chadwick Boseman feels. I don't know how his family feels, but I know that character needs to live beyond the man who played it.
Unfortunately, what happened with Chadwick Boseman, I personally would like to see it live on because I'm a big super hero comic book nerd, and they live on. That's what is supposed to happen. And I know how things are in the comic book as well.
I haven't felt stronger about my idea that Black Panther should be recast than I do right now. But the character of T'Challa himself is doing such a disservice to the character to not continue his journey. I am gutted by the death of Chadwick Boseman. It's like it's the character itself, the story itself, the ideal itself. It's got to be more than one guy. Like we got to be able to move on and keep these stories going. We do, because there have been several Batmans. There have been several Spider-Mans. They recast the Joker after the part was cemented by Heath Ledger, right? No one will ever be T'Challa like Chadwick Boseman was. No one will. They won't. He, to me, is my T'Challa. The stories have to go on. You want T'Challa for your kids, and you want T'Challa for their kids. You want T'Challa to have to watch Shuri be Black Panther. You know, it's just an important character, and I don't think I understand how everybody feels. I feel the same way, but I don't think we're doing the right thing by erasing that character.